Hi, I'm David. They call me MacGyver David, and as you start watching some of my DIY videos, you'll figure out why. Today I'm going to show you how to remove a metal door frame and do it without damaging the trim and where all the fasteners are to take it out. So we'll start with that. Okay, so I already removed the screws from the door, and there's on the metal door frames, they're actually threaded into the door frame, and they're a Phillips head. These are the screws down here. So now what you want to do is you take your putty knife and you go in behind this and you just pop it, and there's clip. Bottom of these so that you can work them up. Set your molding aside. And then in the frame here, there's either nails or screws, and those need to be taken out. What I use is just a little tiny pry bar that I get underneath the head of that nail and pull it out. Get it started, and then I go with a bigger pry bar and just pull the nail out, and I'll do that all the way around, and then I'll be back to you. Then you have to go to the other side and do exactly the same thing. Start at the bottom, flip it out, and go all the way around, pop it out, and pull the nails just like you did on the other side. The carpet was put in after the door frame is in, so you're going to have to get the edge of the carpet tilted up, or the edge of the, so you're coming up over the edge of the carpet. You kind of pry up on that, and you're working this edge that way. What I do is I put this here and then hit it with a hammer if it won't come. And then after I get it out far enough, I'll take my bigger pry bar in behind it. I'll be back with you as soon as I get the other side pulled out a little bit. So after I get the side moldings pulled out a little bit, I'll use a bigger pry bar just to kind of bring that out. And you just grab a hold of it and pull it. And you always want to take the sides out first, because the top is inset. Let me see if I can get it up here where you can see it. You have to take the sides, the top is inside the sides, so you have to take the sides off first. Now I'm not actually taking the top off, because all I'm doing is changing the direction of the door, so I've already got another metal door frame that goes the other direction and a different door. So I've got the side off, and now the new side with the hinges are actually still on the other side. I'm going to pull those off in a minute and put a different latch side, but the hinge side now is going to be here so that it actually swings against the wall rather than out into the room, because somebody had switched this door jamb about 20 years ago, and I'm just switching it back. You install this jamb first, putting the screws in it, and do not fasten the top or this one into the wall yet, so that you can adjust those down. And then after you get your door on it, then you would actually pull those into the door. So here's the door jamb going in. Step up. to go inside that lip right there, and then tucks up. After I get it in, I'll show you.
Got the jam in, then you need to put the nails in on the jam, and only do the hinge side jam. Don't do the top or the other jam. Those you'll do later when you get the door hung.
You also want to make sure that this flip is out, so you don't have it back here behind the door when you get your next hinge. Otherwise you'll have to take it off and start all over. So make sure your flips are out. And 2 is normal size, and number 3 is a bigger one, and you want to make sure you use a nice sized Phillips so you don't strip the heads of the screws out. Okay, so now to put the door in, I put a pry bar underneath it, and that way I can step on it to raise and adjust the hole to line up the very top screws, what you want to do. And then if you get the top screw in, you can work on the others. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I'll work on that and get that top hole lined up. And once I get that, okay, so I've got the top screw in right there. And now I'm going to get the other screws in, and those will line up, and then I'll work my way down to the center hinge and the bottom hinge, using that pry bar that I've got down here to help guide it over. And once you get the holes in, then we can close it up and align the other side.
So then to put your trim on, you hook it on the back side or the front side, either one, and then after you get it, you just pop it in. And that'll put your trim back on. And then you snap the molding back on, and you've got a finished product.